Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI Tech channel. What if I told you that the future of global AI collaboration is hanging by a thread? Sounds dramatic, right? But that's exactly what's at stake with China's new restrictions on AI experts traveling to the US. Is this a necessary security measure or the beginning of a new tech Cold War? Let's dive in. Because the implications are massive, affecting everything from your job to the future of innovation. Get ready, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Okay, so here's the deal. Reports are surfacing that China has quietly told its top AI researchers and entrepreneurs to avoid traveling to the United States. The Wall Street Journal broke this story on February 28, 2025, claiming the move stems from fears that these experts might unintentionally leak sensitive information about China's AI advancements while abroad. Think about it. Years of research, cutting-edge algorithms, potentially falling into the wrong hands. The Chinese government isn't taking any chances. But is it worth the cost of isolating themselves from the global AI community? Let's break down what's really happening here. First, we need to understand the context of the US-China tech rivalry. It's no secret that these two countries are in a race to dominate the AI landscape. China is worried that its AI executives could be detained or used as leverage in diplomatic negotiations. They're not wrong to be concerned. Remember the Huawei executive detained in Canada at the request of the US? That incident sent shockwaves through the Chinese tech industry. Now, executives in AI, robotics, and other sensitive areas are being strongly discouraged from visiting not just the United States, but also its allied nations, unless it's absolutely essential. This isn't just about protecting secrets, it's about protecting people. We also need to consider the recent advancements in AI model reverse engineering, particularly in the context of differential privacy techniques, which are used to protect sensitive data but can also be exploited to infer information about the underlying models. Furthermore, the risk of supply chain attacks, as outlined in the paper Supply Chain Security for AI, a survey of vulnerabilities and defenses by researchers at Stanford, highlights the need for caution. The Chinese government is likely aware of these vulnerabilities. The impact of these restrictions is already being felt. Liang Wenfeng, the founder of DeepSeek, a major Chinese AI startup, declined an invitation to an AI summit in Paris. Another AI founder canceled a planned US trip after getting direct orders from Beijing. These aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a larger trend. What does this mean for international AI collaboration? Are we heading towards a future where China operates in its own AI bubble, relying solely on domestic innovation? It's a real possibility, and it has serious implications for the pace of AI development worldwide. This isn't just about AI researchers. It's about the entire tech industry and even global tourism. Business travelers in China's tech sector are worried. They're concerned about limited opportunities for cross-border innovation, increased bureaucracy for international travel, and the possibility of reciprocal travel restrictions from Western countries. Those who still travel are now required to report their trip details before departure and provide a full debriefing upon their return. This creates uncertainty and limits the free flow of ideas and talent, which is essential for innovation. For the global travel sector, this could mean a significant reduction in corporate travel between the world's two largest economies. Think about fewer business class flights, smaller tech conferences. The ripple effects are huge. These restrictions are a symptom of the growing AI arms race between China and the US. China's DeepSeek recently launched AI models that they claim rival or even surpass those of OpenAI and Google at a fraction of the cost. This intensifies the competition and raises questions about the future of global research collaboration. Will the US and China continue sharing advancements in AI, or will they retreat into their own tech ecosystems, cutting off the free exchange of knowledge? It's a critical question with no easy answer. Historically, China has been open to international collaboration in research and business. But this recent warning to AI leaders suggests a shift towards a more closed-off strategy. If this restriction extends to other industries, we could see fewer Chinese entrepreneurs and researchers attending global conferences, international AI partnerships suffering, and US and European tech companies facing difficulties in maintaining relationships with their Chinese counterparts. This would be a major blow to global innovation and economic growth. The tech world thrives on collaboration, and these restrictions threaten to stifle that. The big question is, how will the US respond to China's latest restrictions? Some speculate that Washington could introduce new visa limitations on Chinese AI experts, further widening the divide. Others point out that the US has already imposed strict export controls on AI-related technologies, and this move by China could prompt additional retaliatory measures in the travel and business sectors. For now, Those involved in the AI industry are left in a state of uncertainty, unsure of whether they can freely attend global events, collaborate with international peers, or even travel to the US without fear of repercussions. The potential for escalation is high. As China tightens its grip on AI industry travel, the global consequences become more evident. What was once a thriving landscape of international AI collaboration is now overshadowed by political tensions and national security concerns. Is this just the beginning of a broader crackdown on travel in sensitive industries, or can diplomatic negotiations ease tensions and restore mobility? The travel industry, business community, and tech researchers are forced to navigate an increasingly complex and politically charged landscape, where innovation and international movement are becoming more entangled than ever before. It's a precarious situation, and the stakes are incredibly high. This could redefine how global tech operates. And it's not just about travel restrictions. There's also the growing concerns surrounding Chinese AI companies like DeepSeek. DeepSeek has become one of the most downloaded apps worldwide, but governments are starting to have serious security concerns. Studies show concerns over cybersecurity and the potential for harmful and biased content. Because it's a Chinese company, Chinese law states that any data shared on mobile and web apps can be accessed by Chinese intelligence agencies. This is generating national security fears around the globe. Several countries have already taken action. South Korea temporarily paused new downloads of the AI chatbot, citing data protection laws. Taiwan banned government agencies from using DeepSeek's AI model, citing security concerns. Texas became the first U.S. state to ban DeepSeek on government-issued devices. Even the United States Navy officially banned its members from using DeepSeek. Italy became the first country to block DeepSeek, citing a lack of cooperation with their data protection authority. And Australia banned all DeepSeek products from government systems and devices, citing national security risks. The list is growing, and it highlights the global unease surrounding Chinese AI technology. Now, let's shift gears and talk about how a potential Trump presidency could impact AI. Remember, when Trump was last president, ChatGPT didn't even exist. The AI landscape has changed dramatically. Trump has described AI as both a superpower and alarming, viewing it through the lens of competition with China. His allies are divided on how to govern the technology, with some like Elon Musk voicing concerns about existential risks, while others see those warnings as a ploy to entrench tech incumbents. This division hints at the competing pressures that will shape AI policy under Trump. Trump's first major AI policy move will likely be to repeal President Biden's executive order on AI. He promised to do so on the campaign trail, criticizing the order for hindering innovation and imposing radical left-wing ideas. However, some experts believe that Trump might preserve some of the core national security provisions within the Biden order. The fate of the U.S. AI Safety Institute is also uncertain, but Congress is already working to protect it. The key takeaway here is that Trump's approach to AI will likely be driven by a desire to maintain U.S. leadership and counter China's advancements. Trump's AI policy could include rolling back regulations to accelerate infrastructure development, including data centers and chip production. He's likely to maintain chip export restrictions to curb China's access to advanced semiconductors. However, the rise of open-source AI presents new challenges, as China has shown it can leverage U.S. systems for military applications. This creates a policy divide, with some favoring open source and others wanting to forbid it at the frontier of AI. Despite his tough talk, Trump's deal-making impulses could shape his policy towards China. He may be more transactional than a pure China hawk. So, what does all this mean for the future of AI and global collaboration? The situation is complex and uncertain. China's travel restrictions and the growing concerns surrounding companies like DeepSeek are creating a more fragmented and competitive landscape. A potential Trump presidency could further reshape AI policy, with a focus on maintaining U.S. leadership and countering China. The future of AI depends on whether we can find a way to balance national security concerns with the need for global collaboration. What do you think? Is China right to restrict travel? How should the U.S. respond? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the latest AI news and trends. Thanks for watching.